Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is November 12th, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, today we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading lower by a quarter point. Right now they're sitting at 30.87 and a quarter per contract. Today we do have President Trump speaking at the Economic Club in New York. That will occur at 12 p.m. East Coast time, so just be aware of that. We'll see what the president has to say. I think it's going to really be a pretty tame speech, but nonetheless, it could move markets, and we'll just see how it plays out. But in the meantime, as always, we have lots of stocks in the news, so let's get started there. We're going to start the day off with Tyson Foods. Tyson reporting earnings this morning. Stock closed at $82.73. It is now trading at $80.65. So a little bit of a haircut there. I don't think we can make too much out of it at the moment. You got a little bit of a gap window on the daily chart. Traders should watch that. Then you have the 200-period moving average, the gap right there. That looks to be right around the 78.50 level. Then 77.39, you have the daily chart 200 MA. So while those levels are not major, they are definitely going to be support. So we'll keep an eye on them, and we'll see how they play out. Next up, I want to take a look at DHI, which is DR Horton. This stock right now closed at $52.65 this morning. They reported earnings trading at $53.85. So you got a little bit of an uptick. Remember, you got a lot of resistance around that $54 level. That's the old high. Again, if you take that out, this thing can be a runner maybe to 55 to 56 bucks. So again, we'll keep that on the radar today. We'll see how that plays out. Next up, we want to take a look at Advanced Auto Parts. This is trading down a little bit. Closed at $168.82. Now trading at $158.36. So a little bit of a haircut there. I'm still seeing pretty good support around 154. Keep that on the radar today. If it gets down to 154, there should be pretty good daily chart support. I'll show it to you guys here. You're going to see right here, you're going to have that moving average along with that little pivot. So again, keep that on the radar. We'll see how that plays out today. If it breaks through there, though, this can be in trouble and could easily trade down to the maybe 153, 154 level. Let's get, that could trade down to around maybe the 147 level. Let's get over now to ROK, which is Rockwell Collins. This is getting a nice little pop today. Closed at 179.20, now trading at 196.98. When I look at this name, I just have to think that it's very, very overbought on the bigger metrics. So if you take a look at the daily chart and I roll this back a little bit, you're going to see in the 190 area, you got a lot of resistance. And if you even go back further than that, it's a lot more resistance around 195. So again, a lot of resistance coming in for Rockwell, but that's a good little pop this morning. So again, if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone. Next up, I want to take a look at CBS. CBS right now, I believe, had some numbers reported. Stock right now is trading at 38.20, closed at 39.20. I don't see anything great here, nor do I see anything really terrible. So we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. If it got down to 37, I think I'd be interested in it for a day trade. So keep that on the radar, and we'll see how that plays out. Anytime you look at this one, you also got to look at Viacom B, because they're basically the same company now. This one's trading down around 34.04, closed at 23.04, closed at 23.45. So again, we'll keep an eye on both of those names a little bit later. Overstock, I believe, had numbers today. Stock is trading at $9.15, closed at $9.42. There's absolutely nothing I would do with that name. Vodafone had numbers as well. Stock is trading at $21.34. This is a European mobile carrier. Closed at $20.54. So decent little uptick. I don't know if I can make more out of it than that. Again, if you own a trail, the stop loss. If not, leave it alone. Disney is releasing their streaming service today. Stock right now is trading at $137.85. I think that is all baked into the cake. If things go well, maybe it trades back up towards the 140 level, but I just don't see a whole lot to do here in this name. Some notable upgrades today. Teva being upgraded by JP Morgan. Stock is trading at $9.28 this morning. Let's take a look here at Xerox. XRX is a ticker symbol there. Looks like the stock is trading at $38.58. And then we have, let's just get that over there. And then we have CrowdStrike, CRWD. Stock right now trading at 47.60. That was upgraded today by Goldman Sachs. Let's switch gears here a little bit. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold futures this morning trading down a touch. Not a big deal. Down about $4 or $5 at the moment. Right now you're going to see it trading at 14.53. I'm not going to make too much out of this. Gold has been pretty weak as of late, at least over the past 6 or 7 days. Gold has definitely pulled back, so I'm not seeing anything great there, but we will look at it once the opening bell rings in the live day trading room. Next up, we have crude oil today, positive by 22 cents. Right now trading at $57.08 a barrel. Again, crude's been holding up around this $57 area for about a week now, putting in a little weak, choppy base, but nonetheless, it's hanging in there. So we'll see what that gives us, and we'll see what this market has in store for us today. Remember, President Trump speaks at 12 o'clock in front of the Economic Club, and then you are going to have options expiration this coming Friday. So remember, you get a lot of game playing by the institutional money, and that just seems to be the way it goes anytime you get an options X. All right, with that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we'll see you a little bit later on the charts.